Once upon a time, in a small, quiet village nestled between rolling hills, there lived two intriguing individuals who couldn't have been more different. At first glance, they seemed like an odd pair, but beneath their contrasting exteriors lay fascinating stories waiting to be unraveled. Let me introduce you to our protagonists, Thomas, a thief with a heart of gold, and Emily, a woman who pretended to be gullible, but was far from it. Their paths crossed one sunny morning in the bustling village market. Thomas had earned a reputation in the village for his knack for acquiring things that didn't belong to him. But here's the twist. He didn't steal for wealth or greed. He stole to help those in need. The villagers called him the genuine thief because he would secretly take food, medicine, and other necessities from the wealthy and distribute them to the less fortunate. Thomas had a code of ethics that even the most virtuous would admire. Emily, on the other hand, appeared to be the epitome of innocence. She had a sweet smile and an air of naivety that masked her true nature. In reality, Emily possessed an intelligence and cunning that was unparalleled in the village. She watched and listened, gathering information and secrets like a squirrel collecting nuts for the winter. One fateful day, Thomas found himself in a bit of a pickle. He had learned of a cruel landlord who was hoarding grain while the villagers starved. Determined to right this wrong, he devised a plan to sneak into the landlord's granary. Little did he know that Emily had caught wind of his intentions. As Thomas crept towards the granary, he suddenly heard a soft voice from the shadows. "You might want to rethink your strategy, my friend." Startled, he turned to see Emily leaning against a tree, a mischievous glint in her eye. Thomas couldn't help but admire her resourcefulness. "You're not as gullible as you seem," he said with a grin. Emily chuckled. "And you're not the average thief. I've been observing you for some time, Thomas. You steal from the rich and give to the poor. I find that rather admirable." Thomas raised an eyebrow. "So you're not going to expose me?" Emily shook her head. "No, quite the opposite. I want to help you. I know this granary better than anyone. I can guide you inside without a hitch." Thomas hesitated for a moment, weighing the risks, but Emily's offer seemed genuine. "All right, let's do it together." The two unlikely allies worked together seamlessly. Emily's knowledge of the granary's layout and security measures proved invaluable, while Thomas's nimbleness allowed them to move silently through the shadows. They filled sacks with grain and quietly slipped away into the night, leaving behind no trace of their daring theft. As they divided the spoils among the villagers, Emily confessed, "I may pretend to be gullible, but I've always believed that true intelligence lies in using one's abilities for the greater good. We make quite the team, don't we?" Thomas couldn't help but smile. "Indeed, Emily, we do. And maybe someday we'll change the world one good deed at a time." And so, in the heart of that small village, an unlikely friendship blossomed between a thief with a genuine heart and a woman who pretended to be gullible but possessed a genuine desire to make a difference. Together, they continued their secret mission to bring justice and compassion to their community, one act of kindness at a time.